So, this episode is going to be about letting go and the fear of letting go, and how it can hold you back and prevent you from completing your spiritual journey and finding your purpose in life. So, it's just from two different quotes that I saw, and I'll read them off and dissect, like I always do. So the first one that I saw is, if you're serious about change, you have to go through uncomfortable situations and stop trying to dodge the process. It's the only way to grow. So for one, this is true, and it's hard. It's very hard to let go and let God and let certain changes occur in your life, because obviously, usually in life, you have a plan for yourself and how you want your life to go. And when it's not going according to that, usually it's for your own good. But it's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable situation, especially when things are not going how you want, but you also don't necessarily understand the changes that are occurring or to come and why. And the best thing, like it says, to do is, if you are really serious about change, and not only just serious about change, but you're really serious about the goals and manifestations that you have for your life, you have to be comfortable with, one, being in uncomfortable situations, and two, stop trying to dodge the process. Because the reason why things are going the way they're going, it's because God needs you to grow, and He's taking you through a process that you don't choose. Usually it's like this, like no one's going to choose the hard way if they know an easy way out. Because usually the hard way is going to require more work. It's going to require more patience. It's going to require more self-reflection. Sometimes it requires you to be alone and figure things out on your own without friends or family or whoever to help you. And sometimes even God is not necessarily not helping you, but God might be quiet, and testing you and just seeing your perseverance and your strength, and whether you are serious about wanting whatever it is that you say that you want. And so in this time, it's very important to allow yourself to go through the process that God is putting you through, no matter how bad it looks or how much you don't understand it. It's always for the greater good, and it's for you to grow. And there's a reason why that you're in this process, because there's something possibly about your character, or just something that you're going to learn during that process that's going to be needed for you to use and have within yourself for where God is taking you on your next step. So as uncomfortable as it may be, when it's uncomfortable, pray. Just pray. And that's a time where I'm realizing right now, definitely in an uncomfortable stage, of just being grateful and practicing gratitude and taking the time. I was listening to a podcast today that I just came upon, and the guy was talking about how important it is to be grateful for the little things, right? Because we should be thankful. You should be thanking God when you wake up. Thank God when you go to sleep. Thank God that you got to work okay and home okay. Your family's okay. You're breathing. You're blinking. You have food. You woke up with clean water running, right? You woke up and you could have breakfast. You were able to get to work, whether that be through a car, public transportation. You're not like in a wheelchair, nothing wrong with that, but you're mobile. You are breathing. You're not using a machine to breathe. You're not in a hospital bed. You have all your fingers and your toes. You didn't just lose all your family, just things like that. You have a job. You can provide for yourself, even if you're not where you want to be. You are where 9 times out of 10, where you are today is where you wish to be 3 to 5 years ago. And so taking the time to be grateful for where you are, grateful for the experiences that you're in right now, excuse me, grateful for yourself, also for the perseverance and hard work that you put in to get to where you are today and where you're going to go. And don't lose your focus. Today is actually Nipsey Hussle's birthday. And so a quote that I really love from him is, he says, "The game is going to test you. Never fold. Stay 10 toes down. It's not on you, it's in you. And what's in you, they can't take away." And I love that because it's facts. And, you know, it's not on you, it's in you. Nobody can take from you what's in you unless you allow them to and you give it away, right? And so, like he says, the game is going to test you. And right now, I feel like a lot of people are getting tested, whether it be friends or family or whoever. Everybody's going through something, you know. And, you know, today I had a conversation with a friend who was telling me about something that he was going through, and it made me like realize, like, dang, you really never know what somebody's experiencing, you know. And that's why it's important to reach out to people and check in on people, because just as much as you think the game is testing you, it's testing everybody, and it's testing those around you. And it's, even if you can just be there as a listening person, or just to give some type of words of encouragement to someone, or a helping hand or whatever, you never know what that could be for somebody. So, and also you not folding and staying 10 toes down, when someone else sees that, it could encourage them to do the same and to keep going. So just remember, it's not on you, it's in you. And the more you are in tune with yourself and allow yourself to grow, but stay 10 toes down and stay working through whatever it is that you're going through, you're going to get to where you need to be. And don't let anybody take it away from you. And so just want to talk about that. But also there was another one. Hold on. So the quote says, it's a tweet actually. And she said, "The main reason you're so afraid to let go is you're secretly afraid of what will come in and replace it. You've already programmed your mind to believe in lack and accepted defeat and complacency, not knowing that abundance is also a variable to be considered." This one, I like what she's saying, and it hit me because sometimes I know I can resonate with it, that I've been in that type of situation, whether it be from a job or a relationship or just where you are in life, right? Sometimes it's hard to let go when you, especially if you're in a survival mindset. When you're in survival mindset or survival mode, you tend to hold on to whatever it is that you have because you're not sure. Typically, when you're in that mode, you're not sure if you're going to find something else to replace it. And when you're able to let go and let God, and you have faith in God and your faith in yourself, you attract abundance because you're in an abundance mindset. You're in the mindset of, even if, you know, that this thing, whatever it is no longer serving me right now in my life. So holding on to it is taking up space for the thing that is meant to come to me, which is going to be more abundant and more aligned with what I need. The faster I let this go, the faster it is that I'm allowing the universe to bring me what I am owed. What I am owed is something of more abundance and will bring me more life. So when you have that mindset and you program yourself to be that way, you are allowing yourself and you're allowing the universe to do what needs to be done. And you're telling the universe that you are open to receiving more. And so, but the problem is that a lot of the times when you are, or when you've been in situations where you feel like you have lost a lot and you've had to let go of a lot, and then it becomes you kind of in like this scarcity mindset, right? Because you are lacking something that you feel that you need, and you don't need anything that doesn't belong in your life. And anything that you need, the universe will give to you. And so, like it says, if you've been programmed in a mindset to believe in lack and accepted defeat and complacency, then you've already allowed yourself to lose. So rather than doing that, switch your mindset to, again, like I was saying, whatever I have to let go of, it's because something better is coming along. And I guess in terms of just, I'll say with dating and with career, right? If you change your mindset to, if I have to let this person or job go, that's fine because I deserve better. And there is more out there. There's better out there. You have to always believe that there's better out there in anything. When you have that mindset and you actually believe that, you not only attract better, but you are open to receiving better. And it makes it easier to let go because you're able to recognize what's in front of you. You're not looking at things with a rose-colored glasses or whatever they say. And you're looking at things for what it is. And you are able to evaluate that this whatever this is no longer serving me. It's no longer getting me to where I need to be with my goals. Always checking in with yourself and seeing where you are in life, what goals you still have to accomplish, and whether the things and people in your life are going to help you get there. If they aren't, let it go. And if it's meant to be in your life, then maybe you need to let it go right now so that that person can grow. Or, I guess in terms of a person, like you need to if you have to let that person go right now so that you both can grow separately. And then if it's meant to be, you come back around. But the more you hold on to things, you are not making space for the things that are meant for your life. And, like I always say, pack light and don't hold on to baggage. And sometimes I think that it's important when you have conversations, whether it be with friends or family, or especially therapy. I think therapy is the best option because it can help you understand from a different perspective of what it is that you are doing, that maybe habits that you don't even realize. Maybe you're holding on to things that you don't even realize that you're holding on to. And so just being able to practice that. And like I said, just having a mindset that it's of abundance, that you already have what you need, and whatever you need that isn't here, it's coming. And to always be open to new things, to changes, and more abundance, right? And when you have an abundance mindset, and that's also a part of it, is like letting go and being okay with helping others, and not necessarily being where you want to be yet, but knowing that you're going to get there. Another one is opportunity is often disguised as loss. A lot of the times we think that when we lose something, or when we have to let something go, that you've lost an opportunity or you've lost something that you really need. But in actuality, it tends to come back around as an opportunity for you, whether it be to grow, to find something better, to realize that you never needed that, or to get in a better understanding of what it is that you need that can be in a better form. So I'm trying to think if I want to talk about this other one that I saw. I don't think so. This is like a quick check-in. Just because today is Nipsey Hussle's birthday, and I thought it's so crazy because this morning, I was getting ready, and I don't know why, but the quote that I read about him saying, staying 10 toes down, when I was like getting ready in the mirror today, and I was just like saying that to myself, like, stay 10 toes down, it's not in you, it's on you. And then I went about my day, and I got to work, and I saw that my friend, she posted that Nipsey Hussle got his star today, and then I saw that it was his birthday, and it was kind of funny because I'm like, yo, I don't know why, but I thought about that quote today, like, stay 10 toes down, it ain't in you, it's on you. And then I thought about, I don't know if you guys have checked it out, but I would definitely suggest checking out the Lauren London. She did a interview on Angie Martinez's podcast, and it was a great interview. She talked about so many great things, and just spirituality and things that she learned from being with Nipsey, and how great of a guy he was, and just things that her life experiences. And I really suggest it. Definitely check it out. I have it saved on my phone, to be honest. I've listened to it a couple of times because it was just so inspirational, and the things that she's talking about and the quotes that she drops is just, I would definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10. And it's kind of sucks that I wish that I had at least known more about Nipsey Hussle before he passed. But nevertheless, he has a lot of quotes that he said, and if you watch a lot of his interviews, he drops a lot of great knowledge and advice as well, just about life and appreciating life and spirituality and what it means and how to practice it, and just the importance of having faith in yourself and having faith in your path and what God has for you. And when you're in alignment, everything comes together, and there's no questioning anything, and practicing not questioning things either. However life is today for you, no matter how confusing it may be, just practice gratitude for it, because the confusion is a part of the process too. And the disappointment is a part of the process. The joy, the pain, the ability to be able to tune into yourself, the time alone, all of that is a part of the plan. And it's up to you to live in the moment and appreciate where you are, but also still keep focus on where you want to be. And when you're in the present, another thing that I heard today from this podcast that stuck out to me was the woman was saying that the best place to be as in tune with yourself and with God as you can is in the present. God is not in the past. He's not in the future. He's in the present with you. So when you're in the past, you're in a space of depression and sadness. When you're in the future, you're anxious. But when you're in the present, you're still your higher self, and you're with God, because God is with you. God is not going to be necessarily ahead of you. God is with you where you are right now. So the more you can stay in the now and stay in the present and talk to God, it's one of those things when you really have to be in tune. Even for the little things of like when you're walking down the street. Like the other day, I was walking home from work, getting off the train, and I was just like listening to my music, but walking and chilling, and I definitely felt like I was thinking about random stuff, but the whole time I'm thinking like God is like walking with me. Like I can't see God, but I could feel him walking with me. And it wasn't because like something bad was about to happen to me. It was more so like just in my presence, and like maybe partly making sure I get home okay, but also just like in my aura, in my space, because maybe he just knew I needed him to be there and to like help me with the thoughts that I had. And it wasn't like any bad thoughts. It's just sometimes like, I don't know, I just get into a zone where lately I've been in hermit mode, and I've really been dissecting a lot of things that's going on in my life and where I wanted to go. And so a lot of self-reflection and a lot of deep thoughts and questioning a lot of things about myself and about where I want to go and what I'm doing and my choices. So that could be part of it, I guess. But either way, what I'm trying to say is like God is with you. So if God is for you, who could be against you? And really live that and let God be God in your life. Let God do whatever God has to do. All you can do in that sense is just rejoice that God is even in your life to do that, and know that whatever God is doing for your greater good. Not only for your greater good, but for your higher self. And your goal on this earth and your purpose, a part of it is to so much. Part of it is to learn the lesson that you're here for. Your soul is here to learn a lesson and to complete a cycle, right? And to accomplish certain things. And so a part of those things are to not repeat the cycle. That's why your soul got sent back here, because you didn't complete something, or multiple things. And so you just gotta be grateful. You really do. You just gotta be grateful for the lessons. You gotta be grateful for the blessings. You gotta be thankful for the protection that God and your ancestors have on you, to not allow distractions to mess up the path that you're on to accomplish the goals that you're here to achieve and the purpose that you're here for. Sometimes you don't have the things that you think that you want because they're going to distract you from accomplishing goals. And if you are someone who is sent here to break generational curses, things are going to be harder for you, and you have a greater responsibility to accomplish certain things before you can get the things that you want, if that makes sense. So just stay focused and don't let it discourage you, and stay 10 toes down and just keep going. Because again, as long as you stay in the present, pray, talk to God as much as you can, allow the experiences that you have to mold you, and learn as much as you can about yourself, about others, about God. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to work out. And, just stay faithful and know that the marathon continues, and you've been passed the baton, so you got to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do the work. You got to do the work. There's so much work to be done, but you got to do the work because you've been anointed to do so. And just have faith in yourself. Most importantly, have faith in yourself that you can do it. And when you have faith in yourself, you're more confident in yourself, and you attract abundance, and you attract goodness to you, and you attract good people to you. Your aura is enlightening, and people will want to learn from you and be around you and help you. You'll come across people who will help you to guide you to where you need to be and to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish and fulfill your purpose here. So I wish you guys the best of luck, and I hope that you guys staying focused on what you need to do, and don't let anyone distract you. And yeah, that's it really. I hope that this was helpful, resonated with somebody. And as usual, follow the podcast, rate and review. And I'm your host, Chanel. This is Black Hippie Lounge podcast. And as always, meditate, manifest, invest in you. Have a great rest of your week. Stay focused. Don't forget, stay 10 toes down. It's not on you, it's in you. The marathon continues, and stay focused. Meditate, manifest, invest in you. Join me on my spiritual journey as I elevate myself and like-minded listeners to a higher level, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Thank you for listening. This is Black Hippie Lounge, and I am your host, Chanel.